Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, National Executive Committee members.
Good afternoon, President.
The graduate teacher.
For excellence.
The graduate teacher.
For excellence.
The graduate teacher.
For excellence.
Ladies of excellence.
Arise and shine.
Ladies of excellence.
Arise and shine.
Ladies of excellence.
Super.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome to this press conference. It has been some 7 years ago that the government instituted and initiated the free senior high school program. Associated with the free senior high school is the introduction of the double track system. The reason why the double track was introduced according to government was for the system or the track system to take care of the growing numbers of students, because the facilities in the schools at that time could not bear the numbers. Government also promised us at that time that within 5 years, the double track system would be a thing of the past, where they will ask the Ghana Education Service Trust Fund to put up facilities and structures in the school to cater for the increased numbers. Unfortunately, the 5 years period elapsed 2 years ago. And yet, 40% of senior high schools in this country are still running the double track system. The double track is coming up with attendant problems and challenges. One, the increasing number of students in the schools have placed untold burden and pressure on school management and teachers in managing and handling our various senior high schools. For example, administrators in the schools do not have any period for break and rest at all. Our kitchen staff also continue to work all year round. And then the house staff, and when I say the house staff, I'm talking about the senior housemaster or mistress, housemasters and mistresses, assistant housemasters and mistresses, managing students all year round. Another problem with the double track system was the extension of the school time, teaching period from 40 minutes to 1 hour. In spite of this, there is untold pressure on the Ghanaian teacher in maintaining a semblance of tranquility and peace in our schools. As we speak, we do not even know whether a double track system is being run, since the two-track system is now metamorphosed into a strange system of a year group going to school and a year group going back home. So the double track of two different cohorts of students is metamorphosed into a new system, the name of which I cannot mention, or I do not know what name it is at this period. Before the double track system, we used to run a trimester. The first term begins in September and ends in December, where teachers and students take a break for the Christmas. The second term starts somewhere the second week in January and moves to April or March, April for a break for Easter for about 2 or 3 weeks. And then the third term starts in April and ends around July for the long vacation to start. Yeah. This period is fixed in such a manner that we all know that our festivals and our celebrations in this country are around August, September, October, thereabout, for our children and our teachers to take a rest and participate in local traditional activities. This trimester timetable is wrongly and unfortunately been distorted. Colleagues, some have raised the issue about if we are running a double track, then one cohort of teachers will rest and another cohort of teachers will be working. The reality in the schools is not the case. The reality is that some teachers have been compelled to teach across tracks. But like I said, even the track does not exist anymore. Now we are having year tracks. Form 1 students will be in school, Form 2 students will be at home, Form 3 students will be in school, Form 1 students will be at home. We are calling on the Ghana Education Service, the ministry, and by extension the government of Ghana to revert the schools or to reset our school calendar to what it used to be. The GET Fund should respond to the people of Ghana why it is not been able to put up the infrastructures that will accommodate our students. The teaching period should revert to 40 minutes as practiced everywhere in the world. And the 40 minutes teaching period is scientifically researched and tested. And when you go to everywhere in the world, European countries, American countries, teaching period in senior high school is 40 minutes, and in basic schools is 30 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, teachers in this country have worked and sacrificed for our country, our children. We have worked so hard without compensation, and let nobody conclude that that motivation money, where a teacher even takes home about 200 Ghana cedis or 100 Ghana cedis, is anything to write home about. We expect the ministry and indeed the government to respond to this call immediately so as to allow harmony and peace to prevail in our schools. We do not want to organize another press conference on this issue because at the time we organize another press conference, the tone and comportment will be very